To my fellow Americans, I am reaching out to each one of you that calls themselves an American, either in standing or ideal. I call you out no matter your race, creed, political affiliation, or gender, to hear my plead. My hope is to give our democracy a chance to survive past this divisive election. First, I would like to direct this message to the people that are upset with the results of this election. I want you to know I understand your pain. You saw a campaign that was built with a language that was fearful and hateful, which allowed the worst of humanity to become front and center. And still, this campaign with its language was able to win the highest American public office. Even with this feeling of rejection, you must remember that though the election did not go your way, it was a fair and democratic election. When you act out through protest or civil unrest over an election, you are not only protesting the results, but even more so, you are protesting your coworkers, acquaintances, friends, and family members. Anyone that used their right as a United States citizen to make changes in their world. When you create chaos over someone's constitutional right, you lose their respect and any possibility of finding a common ground. So instead of alienating the people around you, you should first do your best to understand their position with an open mind and help them see yours. To get you in the right mindset to accomplish this, I want you to believe one phrase: hope for the best and prepare for the worst. And believe in this motto. It will help you see a possible light to your circumstance. To start, you need to leave your bubble of comfort and immerse yourself into their understanding of the world. To do this, you must take 4 steps to make an effective dialogue. First, you need to find people that are willing to have these discussions. Second, you need to have an open mind. Third, you need to have the humility to the possibility that you might be wrong about certain ideas. And last, you need to bring the facts and evidence to back up your ways of thinking. As you can see, I do not believe this should be one-sided discussions, for they need to be presented with all the facts, same as you. Show them that you are not the stereotypes that they have been led to believe. Help them understand why you are in such pain. Through these well-mannered discussions, both sides should come out with a better understanding of the complex thought process that led to the political decisions each has made. In addition to understanding, each of you may find common ground, even though you may not agree on 100% of everything. To have these discussions and find common ground, we will have started the first part of mending the great divide in our country. The next step is focusing on hoping for the best and preparing for the worst. And the first step to that is giving President Trump the benefit of the doubt. Let him run this nation as best as he can. If we are lucky, he will benefit our nation in ways we may not yet understand. That is the hope. Now, the second half of that saying, which is the most important, is to prepare for the worst. To do that, you need to get in your community and from the bottom floor, make it a community that you would be proud to live in. Get into local political scene and be prepared for 2018 and the midterm elections. Because remember, right now in Washington, the majority in all 3 branches of government are in the hands of the traditional Republican leaders. So, if President Trump falters in creating a United States that is worth supporting, you will need to have a branch of government to keep him in check. And this starts now. Now I'd like to talk to the people of this nation that chose to support President Trump's rise to the ultimate office in America. I'd first like to congratulate you on your political victory. You have shown your anger with our government to the world through the freedom of democracy. This has given you the ability to have all 3 branches of the government in favor of your political views. There will be many decisions to come that will lean your way. and there's nothing that someone with opposing views can do about it. I know they hope that President Trump will have created the change and the resulting prosperity that every American deserves, no matter their race, creed, political affiliation, or gender. First thing I would like you to know is that you have found a great leader in Ronald Reagan in the 1980s. Well, this generation has found that same leader in President Obama. And through that understanding, this election has been far from the message that has inspired them. What I also hope you understand is the divisive nature of which this election has created in our nation. Divisiveness that has created through language that, though you may have accepted, a great deal of Americans have found appalling. I want you to remember that you are in the minority in wanting President Trump to be elected. In fact, you must remember that the popular vote was in favor of Hillary Clinton, which means that over half of Americans are getting an administration that they opposed. So I ask you, no, I plead with you, to help create a better America through unity, hope, understanding, and acceptance. Please reach out to these people whose pain is evident and be the bigger person. Do not push them away through belittling their understanding of the world. They know your ideas of what America and what it should look like has won. Show them how this new America is going to benefit them and bring unity to us all. I beg you, for the sake of our democracy, help unite America.